effect. This is very real, and that's why you see spikes. But usually it's not a small spike; it's like a big one down and a big one up because it goes both ways.
It's just very volatile.
And yeah, but it goes both ways, and that's great because that's how we clean up the market. And why does it go up again? It's back to your point of some investors don't care about trade analysis. Some investors care about the value proposition. So if you take Bitcoin Cash today, or let's say Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash today, the value proposition is that I can pay my coffee with Bitcoin because lower fees and bigger blocks, whatever. Okay. If you see that there is a massive crash and all this margin call and shit, everything going down, you reach a point where you think, wow, this is actually very valuable for me to buy at this very low rate if I believe in the idea. So if the fork is useless and nobody believes in the idea, it's going to die. You're right.
Like Bitcoin Gold.
Believe in it. If some people think, wow, this is actually valuable and I think it's worth more than that, then you get the investors like you who believe in the idea and who are going to buy. And that's why Bitcoin Cash is still alive. Technically, it's garbage. It is garbage. Bitcoin Cash is garbage. Why is it still alive? Because there is a value proposition that's different from Bitcoin Core, like traditional Bitcoin. Very low fees, can do microtransaction, bigger blocks. Sounds good on paper. Some people see value in that.
But what happens when you have people who believe in Bitcoin, the core Bitcoin, and people who believe in Bitcoin Cash?
Yep.
And the people who believe in Bitcoin Core still have a vested interest in Bitcoin Cash.
Why would they?
Because when a fork splits,
They have both. Yep.
they have both.
And then you have the choice of dumping the one you don't believe in to get more of the one you believe in.
But what if you just let it sit there until it becomes,
But that means you believe in the other one.
Yeah.
As a Bitcoin maximalist, I can tell you, first day I could, I dumped all my Bitcoin Cash because I was like, I don't believe in this. This is garbage. I can sell garbage to bring me real money. For me, real money is Bitcoin, right? So I see Bitcoin Cash as garbage. I see my garbage is worth 0.2 Bitcoin. For 5 Bitcoin Cash, I have a full free Bitcoin. I was like, oh my god, this is Christmas. Just dump all the Bitcoin Cash that I don't believe in.
But you could have sold it for $2,500 a few days ago.
I know. Then it would be like garbage. I don't believe in garbage.
But this is what's interesting. I've asked Kevin to do a talk. I've asked Kevin to do a talk another time on what is a Bitcoin maximalist and why does one become one. And I just the very short answer, I think it's almost like a religious type thing.
Bitcoiner, I've been swimming through shit for 1.5 years.
I think it's almost like a faith-based thing, But anyway, we'll have to decide on that when you do your talk, right?
But no, what you're saying is really good. And so if you have people who don't know, as you say, they keep both. And right now we have a name for that, and that is the cold storage index, the CSI. So the CSI is the value of a Bitcoin from before 1st of August this year. So you take Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold. Okay. You add these 3 values, and that's what you had in cold storage if you didn't touch it from before August. So that's called the CSI. It's a value of Bitcoin plus Bitcoin Cash plus Bitcoin Gold. Okay. So we already have people thinking like that. But the people who really are like me, thinking Bitcoin is the future and everything else is garbage, we just sell everything we can to get more Bitcoin for free because we have no cash left. We need more Bitcoin, free things. But yes, you're right. It splits something very important, and that's the community. We are losing on community. And the more we will go forward, the less people like me there will be, and the more people like my mom there will be. And of course, my mom wants to be able to pay her coffee with her money. If I tell her, oh, I believe in Bitcoin, that's my money, but I cannot buy groceries with it because transaction fee is too high, she'll look at me and be like, this is garbage. So it depends on the people, and we are splitting the community, which Steem it doesn't do, as you said. So do you prefer, and that's philosophical, it's not a question with the right answer, do you prefer to allow people to split and choose what they want? Or do you want to force everybody, which is a minority, to follow what the majority decides, which Bitcoin doesn't do? So if you are a minority in Steem, you have to follow. If you are a minority in Bitcoin, you can follow, and you can choose your own path. And if you're right, you get rewarded extremely well. So that's the two
I have, so I have 2 points to make on that. The first one is that the promise of Bitcoin, what drives value up is supposed to be a deflationary currency, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you duplicate something, you make it very hard for it to be deflationary, because you in essence double what's already there.
Queen's friend.
So,
Yes,
Queen.
not at the same value.
yes. So that's one point.
Oh.
And another point,
You're on camera.
so it goes back to what Steem is trying to do with communities. And there's a project launching on the Steem blockchain called Smart Media Tokens. It's basically, if you're in Bitcoin nomenclature, it's color points. If you're in Ethereum, it's ICOs. So instead of splitting the community, Steem will be the foundation on which other communities are built. So when you have a smart media token, you can decide how much influence the Steem blockchain can have on your community.
Okay.
You can decide, say, hey, I want nothing to do with Steem blockchain. Steem blockchain is just going to be the infrastructure on which I power my token, and it has zero say on how much my token is valued. If I decided to do what I'm trying to do now, which is build an advertising network on top of Steem, if I launch my Steem media token, I could say, hey, Steem has a great infrastructure, I'm going to use it to power my blockchain. But at the end of the day, the price of Steem has no correlation with my token. Similar to what Ethereum is doing. But you also have the choice to say, hey, I want what my project's doing is Utopian, let's say Utopian, is very much involved. The Steem blockchain Steem blockchain community is very much involved in the success of the project. I say, for every Steem token that you have, you can have 50% influence on my network. So instead of splitting the community, Steem becomes a foundation on which you build on top of different communities.
That's the value proposition of Bitcoin Core, and that's why the split happened.
Okay.
So this is very interesting. I can do a 5-hour talk.
Yeah, maybe we should talk more about it later on.
This is great because
Great,
we're
I'll set it
actually
up.
reaching exactly the stage Bitcoin was at pre-fall. This is great.
There's another point which I believe is in heavy upgrade all the ICOs and also with Steem. The Bitcoin, I believe it's basically it pretends to be a coin, so it's a way to exchange
Value, yeah.
value.
Yeah.
In terms of Steem, other points or tokens, I don't know how to call it. We are not buying participation. Although you can have voting rights, as you said, it's not participation because it's not a company. It's not selling shares. So what you're buying is when you buy Steem and you exchange, you buy something that's I'm asking this to myself. What is it for? Basically, it's something that if I earned it from producing content, typically I want to sell it because I need the money to do other things. So it's basically has a selling value.
Meaning there are some people who want to buy it as well.
Exactly. So who wants to buy it and for what?
That's what I asked.
That's the point. If I want to earn more votes, I have to earn more power so I can earn more money. So that could be a way. But besides that, basically are things that we earn to sell. So we are not